Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and today we're back with Stromae and his song L'Enfer. Pardon my terrible French pronunciation, but meaning hell. So it sounds like a dark song. I haven't heard it before. I only just recently learned about Stromae. So let's have a listen, and the lyrics are going to come up on this video, so I will be talking about the lyrics throughout the video. I know that might annoy some people. If you don't like stopping that often, then maybe this isn't the reaction video for you, but that's the way I think I'll handle this one. Before we get started, a couple of other issues perhaps. For some people, my face might be covering up some of Stromae because I'm trying to stay out of the way of the subtitles so that everyone can understand, and so that may mean that I'm in the way. I will of course back up every time I stop, so we will get to hear the whole song.
Je suis pas tout seul à être tout seul, ça fait déjà ça de moins dans la tête. Et si je comptais combien on est? Beaucoup, tout ce à quoi j'ai déjà pensé, dire que plein d'autres y ont déjà pensé, mais malgré tout, je me sens tout seul.
Yeah, so it can be a little bit confusing, sometimes knowing that other people are going through the same feelings or thoughts that you have can be helpful, but then again, knowing that doesn't always help at the same time. I like the beginning with the I. I think it's like looking into someone's soul or looking into their mind, so to speak. I used an I on both volumes of my books that will be listed in the description below, because I think it's that important.
Beaucoup, tout ce à quoi j'ai déjà pensé, dire que plein d'autres y ont déjà pensé, mais malgré tout, je me sens tout seul. Du coup, j'ai parfois eu des pensées suicidaires, j'en suis peu fier. On croit parfois que c'est la seule manière de les faire taire. Ces pensées qui me font vivre un enfer. Ces pensées qui me font vivre un enfer.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to silence the noise that's going on in your head, whether it's voices or thoughts. It's always thoughts, really, but sometimes they're represented in our minds by voices, other parts of us or other things talking to us. Some people think they're demons. Some people think they're other things, but really it's our own mind playing tricks on us and annoying us and criticizing us and chastising us and putting us down sometimes. And yeah, sometimes suicide seems like a relief. The thought of it can even be comforting at times. I know the feeling. I've been there. Didn't succeed. I'm still here, but I know very, very deeply those thoughts. It's what my stories were. It's what motivated my stories. They're not all about that, but some of them are. But that's what motivated me to write and continues to motivate me to write today. Let me back that up again.
J'ai parfois eu des pensées suicidaires, j'en suis peu fier. On croit parfois que c'est la seule manière de...
By the way, before I forget, nothing to be proud of course, but nothing to be guilty of either. I'm not one of those people who thinks that that's a selfish act or whatever. I don't believe that. I believe that you are in so much pain and suffering psychologically, possibly other ways as well, that's what happens. So there's no need to be proud, but there's no need to be guilty about that either.
De les faire taire, ces pensées qui me font vivre un enfer. Ces pensées qui me font vivre un enfer. qu'il y a que moi qui ai la télé et la chaîne culpabilité. Mais faut bien se changer les idées. Pas trop quand même, sinon ça repart vite dans la tête. Et c'est trop tard pour que ça s'arrête. C'est là que j'aimerais tout oublier. Du coup, j'ai parfois eu des pensées suicidaires et j'en suis peu fier. On croit parfois que c'est la seule manière de les faire taire. Ces pensées qui me font vivre un enfer. Ces pensées qui me font vivre un enfer. Tu sais, j'ai mûrement réfléchi et je sais vraiment pas quoi faire de toi. Justement, réfléchir, c'est bien le problème avec toi. Tu sais, j'ai mûrement réfléchi et je sais vraiment pas quoi faire de toi. Justement, réfléchir, c'est bien le problème avec toi.
I like that quick sound. I can't duplicate it to something like that. It is like all the thoughts crashing in, and I like this sort of getting distance, almost like you're looking inside of his mind and seeing him get smaller and smaller. That was the sound right there. Let me just back it up a little bit. We're almost to the end of the song here. Trying to fight them off. And we end with the I again. Okay. Yeah. Very good. Excellent video. Really well put together. And an amazing song, a deep song talking about suicidal thoughts and the struggles that people have. I wonder if it's him. I mean, sometimes when artists write, they write about themselves, but sometimes they're not. Sometimes it's just a character. I know that. Actually, putting my course together, I'm talking about that today, about the narrator and the author, and that there is a difference sometimes, but sometimes they're one and the same. There's always a bit of an overlap. So he definitely has an understanding of the idea of the thoughts of suicide and what that can do to the mind and the struggle, the fight that's going on. I think at the end there, we were sort of seeing inside of his mind and his struggle with these thoughts, and that he's trying to silence, that he's trying to make quiet. I hope it's not him. I hope he doesn't feel this way. It's a horrible feeling, and if he does or did, I'm hoping that he successfully gets himself out of that and moves forward, because it is a struggle for sure, and not everybody succeeds, and sometimes you succeed and then you don't. And I think he sort of talked about that, and I didn't stop at that point in the lyrics, but sometimes when you stop thinking about it for a while, and stop paying attention to those voices or those thoughts, you might feel better for a little while, and then they all come crashing back in again, crush you. So that's why he said, I don't remember his exact words, but something like "not for long," because if you do it for too long, you feel anyways that when they do come back, they will be a crushing blow. And so in a way, you have to keep your eye on them. You have to keep your mind on your eye on them. I actually said that accidentally, but it fits perfectly with the eye here. You have to keep sort of, or you feel at least that you have to keep paying attention to those thoughts, or they're going to get you. They're going to come up and grab you. Excellent lyrics, excellent song. If my French were better, I'd go through the French lyrics, because there may be a difference in the translation, although I think it was fairly straightforward, so the translation should be good. I really enjoyed this. I've enjoyed Stromae so far. I think this is only the second video I've done of his, so at this point. But let me know what else you would like to hear from him or from any other artist, and or just comment and let me know how you're feeling. I hope you're feeling well and don't have suicidal thoughts. But if you do, you can let me know that too in a private message in the public comments. You can talk about the videos or anything you want, really. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Until next time, bye bye for now.